What's up, guys?
Yep.
Welcome to the. I know I haven't made a podcast in a while, but I'm making one now. This is the Mad Ange podcast. We got a special guest, my friend. We knew each other a long ass time.
Yes, a very long time. Probably like during high school, right?
Yeah, around then.
Yeah, around then. Yeah.
Right out of that, I think. Dude, I was just looking at my, you see this red thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
We were laughing a lot before we started to stream, but dude, when I think of that old movie we made we made a really old movie. I have long hair in it and shit, and I have a wife beater on, and I could see a younger me in that scene. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it's hard to look at old pictures, especially with me. I was all the same color. Now I'm like Patch Adams here.
No, you ain't. What do you mean? But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know that movie like the back of your hand, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see it, and in that clip at the end of the movie where you know what I'm talking about? I have like a rash on the side of my eye, and I look like an older me. That's crazy. It sounds crazy when I'm saying that.
No, but
it's like when you look back on.
I do like our old practices in the basement. You know, we look drastically different than now.
But you don't feel different.
No, I still feel like, I mean, obviously when I get up now, my knees crack.
Dude, but, I know my back hurts sometimes.
But I mean, relatively,
it's not a lie.
I have that. It's probably not a good trait to have, but I have that mentality of going out and having a good time. That never left.
Yeah. Yeah, you still feel like you got the same wisdom but more mature, and sometimes you wish you could tell your old self shit.
Oh my God, you kidding?
We're gonna smoke a cigarette here. You want one?
Nah, I'm good. This is my poison for the day.
But we're doing a podcast, and we were hanging out. We were going to hang out, and we were like, "Let's do a podcast. You make a video. We'll make all this content that nobody's gonna watch."
Yeah.
But we said, "Let's do it anyway."
Let's do it anyway. Screw it.
Because even like sometimes, yeah, it sucks. Some videos don't get 1,000 views, and how do you feel about it's still a little gratifying that 100 people watched.
Well, yeah. I mean, even that shit. If I get 50,
that's good for you.
Yeah. If I get 50, if I get 100.
What's be honest. I know we're live. What's the mark where you're like, oh, that didn't make my dopamine feel good.
It would probably be 100. Seeing 100 and climbing. Like if I were to wait 10 minutes for festive page, now it's 120. I like that.
Ooh.
It doesn't have to shoot up right away. But
are you starting to feel are you starting to get a sense okay, this video is going to do good versus this video is going to do all right?
Oh, yeah, I could definitely tell, even though I don't
within the first half hour.
If I know, I'm like, I probably should have done this, but I did it anyway. Because it's hard reacting to stuff that you're not attached to, And,
does it feel... Sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. Some videos might hit, and you're like, I didn't expect that to do good.
Yeah.
Or some videos you're proud of. I like the way I talked in that one. I hope that does good, and it does.
Well, it was a couple from that normally stuff I would never show up in my Spotify playlist. But some songs, man, people are just drawn to. When we started knocking out Eurovision, certain artists, I'm like, no one's gonna like this guy. The next day. 12,000 views.
The lasagna.
Yeah. And now I'll catch myself humming that song.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Not the first one he's famous for, but the second one.
It does.
It's like with the Italian group, Måneskin.
Yeah.
There's some songs that because I've listened to them so much and reacted, they start to stick. You're like, yeah, you know what? I kind of like this.
Could I ask you? Is there any really you could see yourself being a fan with in real life?
Well, I mean, I like the aggression and the attitude of Måneskin, because it's very, even though their music could jump all over the place. But to me, it's like very punk rock. I'm not a fan of punk rock. I'm just saying it has that.
It's
attitude.
like you might get in a mood.
I could, because like even back then, we were listening to like stuff like Johnny Cash, and nobody who would be in our group would even think about that.
It was a little odd.
We would pick out songs from like I don't know, like Danzig or Misfits or stuff that normally wouldn't be in our lineup. But we
is there anything that you react to that you could see yourself maybe actually like loving? To your, because there's people.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. It was very random too, and it did really good.
I wanted him to say Greta Van Fleet.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, that was easy to get into.
Like, would you listen to them outside of YouTube?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people know them already.
Yeah, they're big. They're like Ghost.
My dad was present at one of their shows.
Oh, really?
Twice. Yeah, they were.
They're good.
Wells Fargo Center.
I feel like Ghost and them are getting bigger than them, and I'm like, I don't know.
And
they're in different genres, but to me, it's all
the one band. Like for the life of me, I can't get into
Sleep Token.
Yeah, like
yeah.
It's all image. I'm sorry, don't hate me. It's all image, But
see, you know what I think it is. You know what I think it is about Sleep Token. He has that dramatic voice. And people that's like new to people nowadays. Yeah, like we know bands like that. We were getting that
with like.
We were doing that.
We were doing that, and there was bands that we would see. Dimmu Borgir would have very operatic vocals, and then go into like an orchestra number.
Even like I hear.
Cradle of Filth sometimes.
Fear Factory.
Fear Factory.
They do that. They do that vocal, and people are acting like Sleep Token is so original.
Yeah, they have no idea. It's like, listen to some new metal stuff, and you'll know where that came from. Even the alternative,
they think it's a new type of singing and dramatic.
It is not. It is not. You're late to the game, man. Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace.
All did that.
Seether.
Yes, Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah. Right? I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
It's a movie, dude.
But let's talk about love for a little.
Oh, okay. So, my favorite subject.
Let me set it up. Me and Lou, we've been friends for a long time. We used to be in a band together. We met when we were teenagers. We used to get drunk. Thought we were cool, yada yada. We didn't know cool. I thought if young me met this me, young me would be a pussy. This is the withered me. But anyway, the point is, we stopped hanging. He got in a real long relationship. I got in a real long bunch of relationships. And we recently got close again. And, we both found ourselves single at the same time. And we, were just, we kind of lost track of certain friends and shit. When you get older, you stop going out and hanging on the corner and shit.
Yep, no more 19th of Rittner Cemetery.
Yeah.
Hanging.
Bay's pretty much. Exactly, yeah. Right. Who the hell's hanging on the corner at 40? Besides all these bums I see on the corner of South Philly bars. So we got cool again. We never weren't cool. We just got where we started hanging. So anyway, so when he says, I haven't found love yet, he means he hasn't. You recently broke up with, or I don't know who broke up with who. It doesn't matter. You just broke.
It was a mutual breakup, like 10 odd years, and just kind of feeling my way. It's hard adjusting to the single life again. It is, especially after such a long gap, because that's all you know. And it feels
that's
weird,
a long time.
So, I just got to kind of, roll with the punches, I guess. It's, because it doesn't come with instructions. It's like you break up or the men out there that have been married 20 years and they divorce and now they're back in the single, if they can, they're back in the single game again. How do you, restart that? How do you find interest? How do you have the time? There's a lot of factors in there, and it's crazy. It is,
Yeah. how do you feel like single after all them years?
It's scary because I remember giving lectures to people, like saying, dude, you don't want to be single in this time. This is like recently I'm talking about. Maybe like a year ago. Like, it's crazy out there. And now, look, I'm reaping what I sow. You know what I mean? I talked it up so much. Now I am, you know. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's rough. It's rough because people don't pick anymore on too much what you look like. You look like shit. But if you got 10 figures in the bank, it's a different story. And I'm not being picky. I don't mean every chick is like a gold digger or whatever. I'm just saying they kind of weigh their options.
Dude, I'm telling you. Like the girl I'm with now, Ophelia. Yeah, we're getting real personal in this podcast. We don't hold back. Ophelia has a really good job. Like, she makes good money. Like, she's good. She's a career woman. And I am, but you wouldn't tell nobody my career. But I really believe she don't care about that. There is a certain type. There's a lot of type that don't care about it. I promise you that is true. There is that other type, definitely. But that's just like everything. Like, some people like this, some people like that, some people like da da da. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I don't mean everyone. It's like, it just, this is, I get feedback from other people, but I would never right away across the board just right away condemn people like, oh no, you're this, that's it.
Yeah, no.
I would never
Oh yeah, he's not saying that.
Yeah. No, there's very good-hearted people out there that understand your issues or problems or whatever it may be. And, they like you for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's like a comedy.
Definitely. Man.
Yep.
I'm kind of drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I'm drinking. What am I drinking? I'm drinking
Sutter's Home. It sounds like a horror movie.
Whew, it's hell. It's a lot, dude.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
It's a lot of percentage of alcohol too. It's like 13. I was looking at this other.
It's 7. It's hoppy. It's an IPA. Probably wouldn't get it again.
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's got a little
You
sting.
said you won't get it again?
I probably wouldn't get it again. It's good now, but
nasty.
Yeah, I would probably go for like
nasty
Philly pale ale or whatever, something from like Yards, maybe.
Why? It's gross.
It's piney. It's like pine. It has a lemony, citrusy kind of kick to it.
Yeah, you don't like it? Try this.
But no, Sutter's Home. I have that.
Just take a sip, bro.
Okay.
Don't be a pussy.
We're Italian. We're raised on
this
stuff.
That's for Farrah.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
You're ready to go.
Oh yeah.
It's bitter.
Well, it's got a little. That's the grapes.
I got grapes. But so yeah. Anyway, all right. Back to the combo. So, yeah, man, life gets hard, dude. But it's like the older I get, the more I realize that life, at least I think, is a lot about like it's like what really all life is about is looking forward to the next best thing. Like,
yeah,
I went to a party that was fun. What am I looking forward to next? I can't wait to see my girl Ophelia. Boom, that's fun. Like, it's like looking forward to the next best thing and getting through.
I think you hit it on the nail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like,
what's the next happy...
You could lie to yourself and be like, oh, I'm going to live day by day. You don't know. Tomorrow could suck. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Like this, us hanging out.
It's an event.
That was like, oh, I'm excited for tomorrow. That's what I do. Like, I like looking forward to little short spurts, but you need
that. You need those little victories.
You need
just
yes.
to uplift you. Yes.
You need those little to look forward to.
Exactly. And it keeps you going. It's like fuel.
Yeah. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm excited to go home and like react to this video or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like sometimes do you ever get real in the mood to like react to a song like, oh, I'm excited for people to see this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. My reaction is kind of late, so I gotta like.
I do mine super early.
I know.
Both our things are like fucked up. You do yours at like 2 a.m. I do mine at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Everyone else does theirs at like 12
normal time.
p.m.
It's their jobs. We have day jobs. We can't help it. Night jobs.
You do it like at the worst time.
I know. I looked it up. Like on the weekends, I think they said between 9 and 2 are like the good times to post.
PM?
Yeah, no, in the morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Then through the week, it's like later. It's like
oh, on the weekend. Yeah, I noticed
yeah.
it does do different on the weekend. Like if I upload them, I'm so drunk. If I upload my shit early on it, we gotta end this podcast soon because we gotta make this other video, shredding video.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Are you scared to do that?
Nah, I'm not scared. I'm already going out. I don't know what I can mess up.
I know.
I don't know what I can mess up.
The people are gonna judge us.
God.
Are you gonna get mad at me?
I'm not getting mad.
You might win. All right, Lou is. We didn't know each other when we first. He taught me like real like how to play guitar for real. But this other dude like showed me like my first riff, Iron Man. Da-na-na-na-na. So I don't know who exactly started first. I think you started first. I'm not sure though, because I didn't know you. You already played guitar when I met you. Do you know?
I mean, like I said, I don't. Before when I was hanging with Jason, I don't know. You probably could have started playing.
Do you remember the period in your life when you were playing guitar and it, like you were playing, but it sounded like shit?
Oh yeah, I was taking lessons. Definitely, like around 8th grade, probably.
I can't remember. How old were you? Like
8th grade. What's that?
I don't even know what age I was. I just remember playing in my room, and then it started sounding like something.
Because I was 13.
Do you remember when it sounded like shit though?
Oh yeah. When I started.
But you thought like it still felt good though.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to find that tone, and I tuned my guitar to a point where just by strumming it sounded heavy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what distortion was. The amp I had was a Gorilla amp, and it was cool, but there was no overdrive, so I couldn't make it distorted.
And you didn't even probably know what that.
I didn't know what that was.
Whatever just had that sound.
My first pedal was a flanger. And you know what flanger does to a clean guitar? It's like adding chorus. It goes like there's like echoes and shit. So, but if you turn it all the way up, like the drive, it sounds distorted. Then I was like, oh, this is what I want, you know. And then
my buddy, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that day. And then Jason introduced me to what was the company? Ibanez, maybe. I don't know. Someone had a distortion pedal. It was really cheap. It was like $80, and I bought it.
You always love them pedals.
I did. I had a pedal board. Now, I literally, in my rig right now, when I used to play live, it was only 2 pedals. I had a noise canceller and a lo-fi something 7 Ibanez because...
you still got them?
I still have it. All I need is the battery. It probably still work. But the reason why I got the lo-fi one...
Your guitar tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dude, you should.
That's an idea. And dust it off, polish it a little bit.
Why don't you don't play like that no more?
No, I can't. I've been doing it.
You can, dude.
Well, no, I mean, I probably can, but I'm just saying I've been doing the YouTube, or else I would be playing that.
No, I'm going to text you at work and say, bro, go play guitar. You forgot why it feels good, bro.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, sometimes things feel pointless if you're not doing nothing with them.
And you know what's sad? I have a cabinet.
That's one of the reasons I stopped playing video games, because I feel like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. That's why I haven't touched a video game after the first God of War. That was it.
I think the answer to that is because it's fun.
Yeah.
But when you get to a certain age, you feel like no, you should only be doing shit that is benefiting your life.
Yeah, yeah. He said it. He said it.
That's why whenever I play guitar, I'll record it or something. I'll just upload it, so it feels like it's benefiting, but really it ain't. But it is though, cause I enjoy it.
It is.
It's a talent.
I used to be so faster when I was playing, and then
is that why you don't play no more? Because you feel like it's a waste of time?
Yeah, because I didn't learn like I swear to God, everyone who picks up guitar, they're younger than us or like wizards.
They're like
fucking,
and
wizards,
they can learn a whole song and shit.
Like amazing. It's like there's a guy I only know from the shorts, for YouTube shorts. They'll go up to some girl on a bench, and be like, "Hey, who's your fan?" And they'll say some band I would never listen to. And this guy he puts a clipper on the top and he goes, and then girl, and then he gives them their number and that's it. I'm like, I could never do that. I'm like, who's your? Did you ever hear Metallica?
Look, that one part of the Metallica song. Don't pick that other part of the song.
Yeah. Just the intro. I can do that. I can do that for you. Is that turning?
And it'll sound like it. It won't be exact.
It won't be exact. The music notes won't add up, but.
Yeah, that's why I always like. In a lot of ways, me and you are like out on guitar. Yeah. Like I know certain songs, like even the ones I learned. I feel like that, like the real one is not Dead Ones.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
But I used to think like that, dude. Did you ever try putting your TV on full blast, just type in free metal drum loops and jamming to it?
No, actually, I haven't.
Dude, I was like, man, I suck at guitar, and I did that, and I was like, fuck all them corny ass complicated riffs. My shit is fire.
Yeah, man. Fucking.
Dude, we're gonna do that tonight. I'm telling you, it feels good. It feels like you're playing with a drummer.
Cool.
Cause you're like, it's like. And I'm like,
we were both in semi-serious bands, like gigging bands. When we stopped being in bands together, we did our own thing. And
my shit was more like computer based, like just internet shit.
Well, no, I mean even you played dubs.
Well, that was like open mic shit. I started going to a lot of open mics. Did you know that?
Oh, I mean, I didn't know you could bring
at
your
Dobbs,
own band. I mean,
bro.
No, I didn't know they did it like open mic thing. No,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I don't. That was when you were like. That's when he was pussy whipped. I was pussy whipped with you, Ophelia. You're so hot. She is hot, bro. Oh, she is. All right, what were you saying?
No,
you want some of this?
No, I'm good. But we you know, you did your thing, and then when I did Systematic Overload.
Yeah. Tell them. They don't know what that is.
So it was like this industrial rock band. I played next door with my neighbor, actually. And it was fun. We went as far as like...
When I hated him. He ditched me. I'm joking. He did.
Northeast Philadelphia, or I don't know where it was. Allentown was one gig.
Dude,
Buffalo, New York.
You really travel in a van?
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like...
I was looking through your pics one night. I was like, this motherfucker been around.
Yeah. And it was fun. It was fun. It's just...
Did you like that, where did you sleep? In the van?
No. We someone would set us up, like in Buffalo. Someone who was sponsoring the show set us up at a hotel. And so we stayed there, and it was fun.
How long was that for?
2 days. We showed up, we slept, we got together.
That was, I seen a bunch of pictures where you're, with people and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was from that?
Buffalo, yeah, dude.
That's
Buffalo,
neat, dude.
Allentown. There's an industrial band, I don't know if they're still together, it was called My Parasite. We jammed with them.
How did it feel when you were on stage,
Well,
because
you would think stage fright would take over, but let me tell you, you turned into a different person.
I remember I seen you once, right? At that bar on South Street.
Yeah, that's right. It was at that Spanish place, Copacabana.
How does it feel when I only been on a real stage once when we did that whatever the fuck, Battle of the Bands.
Battle of Bands, Trocadero.
And
Yes.
I remember, like, the sound wasn't powerful.
No, it wasn't.
On this side of the stage.
Is
it like that at every show?
This goes with a lot of live bands. It's like playing with like a toned down practice room, but the audience hears the full thing. So every little swipe of like a guitar
it's like full,
or breath,
like,
they hear it, and it's
heavy as fuck.
It is
bass.
I almost got the sound guy.
Don't you almost wish you could feel that?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that's why the vocalists go up to the front, because the floor speakers
they
have the vibrations.
When you get in front of that.
Yeah, there's usually three. There's one, the vocalist, or the bass player, and the guitarist. Yeah. And if you won, you could go up there, and you could, if you could take that.
Why do they do that? For safety with your ears and shit over?
Well, yeah, because,
And you won't be able to hear what you're playing.
Exactly. That's why it's toned down. So if you ever noticed, like, bands will stop what they're doing and, like, go in the corner and, like, turn the guitar real quick and then come back at,
Yeah. I think most people think the band is feeling the same power you are.
Yeah, it couldn't be wrong. If the only thing we
if anything on stage, it feels weak as fuck.
It's the lights. The lights could get you.
And seeing the fans. That's why they always say, like, I'm reading the audience. Like, the more hype they get, the more hype I get.
I've been to some shows where they'll say, all right, put the spotlight on the audience. I want to see how they are. And then,
Yeah.
people go,
it probably gets their energy going.
Yeah. But it was fun, though. It was fun. It was really cool. Because a lot of times it's like, I can't believe I'm here right now. It's very surreal,
Yeah.
And, these people...
I hated them.
And especially if they like your music, and you start seeing people get heavier, like, oh, shit, It's cool,
That is a good feeling.
It's a very good feeling, man. I've been to a lot of where the audience was very weird, because when I was playing industrial, we don't get big attention, and it was just weird because the audience was there for like maybe like a Metallica cover band, or I don't know, like an alternate, like a Godsmack kind of band.
Yeah.
And then we came on after them. So how do you follow that crowd? So
you had some normal bands.
Normal bands that were opening for us. So
did you ever miss like doing the normal shit?
I did because a lot of my stuff was just really like power riff, power chord, because I was following. We never had a drummer. It was a drum track.
Was it hard to follow it, like with all that racket going on?
Well, no, because there's usually a bass drum and maybe a snare.
I mean, like with all that, like the audience and.
No,
like,
dude, I would like a werewolf. I would just change like that.
Really?
I don't get. I really really into it. Bring my guitar up. I probably hurt myself on stage now, but no, it's fun though. It's cool.
Lose a metalhead. He's a metalhead. He's made of metal.
She cut me a bleed.
T1000. Yeah. He ain't liquid metal. He's the Terminator metal. He might be liquid metal.
Liquid metal. Sounds like an energy drink.
Ah, dude. Yeah. So we're getting old.
We are.
We look cool. We still look cool.
Yeah.
Well, me and you, we didn't open up like this back in the day, did we? Not this bit.
Not that, yeah. No, we did to an extent, but that was it.
But not like how we do now.
Yeah, no way.
I think this is like our most recent reconnection is definitely like the most we're definitely, you can see our difference in like how we used to talk and how we talk. Like, yeah, we still talk goofy.
Yeah.
But we definitely like touch on shit we didn't used to touch on, I think.
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't even think about talking about this. We
Yeah.
used to talk about what we were going to do that night.
Yeah.
Or film a party or something.
Now we're like, we get all like, how you feeling? You okay?
You okay?
We're like, I don't know, man. I want to kill myself today. And I'm like, dear diary. Slit my wrist. All right, dude, let's go jam. Let's go get this guitar video going. Guys,
All right.
I know you got anything you want to say to the people?
Just a shameless plug. You like his reactions. If you want to try something different, come around my end, Metal Lens Reviews. You know, if you feel like it, check my stuff out. Hey, you might like something.
Are you gonna put this on your channel? You can. We could both put it on both of our channels.
Yeah. Dual views.
You could edit all the shit. So
Okay.
if you don't like certain shit.
Nah, that's all right.
All right, we're gonna get that guitar. I don't know if I could even play, dude. I'm kind of drunk.
I know, me too.
All right, guys, I love you. Go check out his channel, Metal Lens Reviews. He's got a good, different perspective than me. I like that he's not like you're like doing something different than me. Like you talk about songs different than the way I do. I like that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you know, it's a different perspective at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I like that you like it's interesting. Like when the FKA Twigs one, I watched it, I was like, let me hear what Lou thinks about this. And you kind of felt the same way about it. Like it is good. Like it touches a chord.
It does. It's deep.
I didn't think of that 9 Inch Nails thing you said. That's true. Like he'll do like a real simple piano and just sing with no bullshit, all the extra shit. Just a vocal and a piano melody.
There's a 9 Inch Nails song called "Hurt."
Yeah, it's simple.
It stands out, but it's so impactful. So much that it inspired Johnny Cash covered it. So,
yeah, without all this effects and grandiose shit.
Like the lyrics are so impactful that some old country artist covered it. So that should tell you something about it. And that's how I felt with FKA Twigs. It was just, even the visuals was like, what is going on?
Yeah. It had that. It was sexual, but you weren't getting.
It was more like abstract art, like looking at an art piece.
Not like
and coming up with yourself.
Not in a dirty, perverted way.
Yeah.
Even though like it was sexy,
it definitely meant to be that, but the way she did it was very tasteful, and it felt like an art piece.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty. It was good. Didn't I do it for you? Why don't you do it?
Yeah, dude.
Do you feel like, let me ask you one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Since you started doing the YouTube and listening to different shit, do you feel like you got more open-minded?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, I was already going that direction, but if anything, now, more so than ever.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean...
You get to see, like, I
would have never listened to Baby Metal or Love Bites or any of them.
Yeah.
I would have never done that.
As metal people, I think sometimes we forget that other people love their genres, too.
Exactly, with passion.
Yeah, like, just because we love our
shit.
Right? But you appreciate, like, we're different people.
Yeah, we're different, and we can appreciate that. So that tells you something.
Yeah, you can't knock people for liking what they like.
Yeah.
Or the world would be boring.
It would be very boring.
Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like, a lot of those people would love. But they don't make reaction videos, so they'll never get to hear that.
Yep.
Sadly.
Unfortunately.
But anyway, we are over and out. We're gonna go jam. Love you guys.
See ya.
I'm just kidding. Only I am. If Lou does, I will kill him. Even though I wouldn't blame him. Bye.